Greetings, Earthlings! Welcome to RFF Picks. Today we have a correlated Counter-Strike bet for Tuesday. This is going to be March 11th. I really do like this play. I feel like some of the lines came out pretty recently, and so we have a good advantage on these plays. And as you can see, we added another screenshot that missed. The play that I gave out last night missed by one headshot. One headshot we missed. It's almost as if I called it on the last video that we were going to lose by just one headshot. And so what happened, and I knew it, and this is a generational unlucky streak that we're running on. I can't remember on Prize Picks at least that we've just been this unlucky. And another thing I was also thinking about is if you took a zoom out and you just looked at all of these slips, you would think that I was cooking right now, or like you would think I was winning a ton of money. But what's going on here? It's all these 3 out of 4s. This is absolutely ridiculous. And so, yeah, I mean, we've had one play missed by one headshot and another play missed by 0.5 headshots. And so, yeah, we just keep moving. We keep moving. I will say, and I want to thank a lot of people out there, I feel like a lot of you are still entrusting your faith in me. And so all I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep coming on here, making videos, doing what I do, what I've been doing for the past 4 years, and how I've made money on Prize Picks. And if you want to tail along and if you believe, that's up to you. That's going to be up to you. And I think you should do it. And like I said, I really do like the play that I'm giving out on Tuesday, but I don't know what else to say. It's frustrating. I can't remember the amount of just 3 out of 4s and 4 out of 5 slips that I've been giving out, and we're just waiting for that one big cash out to happen. So here's our Real Friends community. What this is, we started Real Friends in Football, our main channel, 3 years ago, and we are at 35.6 thousand subscribers over there. 1 year ago, we started RFF Picks, kind of the ability that we are able to talk about, other types of sports. Esports is one of the things that I love doing, especially when football season's over. Now I can kind of really focus on the track of doing esports. And so we started this channel a year ago, right after Super Bowl. We're up to over 2,000 subscribers on this channel now. So appreciate all of you for tuning in. And as you can see to the right, I've added a new screenshot. We have our 3 pillars that we do here. The 3 pillars that we do at RFF Picks is we do EV positive betting, we do correlated betting, and we do what I like to call villain betting, right? We want to be on the same side as a sports book and the opposite side of what the public bets, right? So those are kind of the 3 things that I do here. Like every single bet that I make has one of the pillars, or at least one of the pillars. Sometimes they'll have all 3 of the pillars involved, but every time I make a bet, I like to tell people that I bet with my brain, not with my heart, right? So everything I do, none of the bets that I make are emotional. They all relate back to the 3 pillars that we do here, right? So as you can see below, I'm up 500 units, 7% ROI over 7,000 bets. So this is a screenshot of all of the bets that I've been making over the past 3 years. I've been gambling for about 12 years of my life, and over the past 3 years, I've become a profitable gambler. So 500 units. As you can see, I've had my ups and downs. I remember this one was pretty horrible. This one hurt a lot, but we make it back up. We just trust the process. Like, I need to get an updated screenshot because I would love to see kind of the fall that I've been on right now. But you trust the process, and you just hope you see the line moving upwards, right? That's what we're hoping for. We're going to have our ups and downs, but at the end of the day, hope that the luck will pan out in our favor at some point. So here's a screenshot of our link tree. You can find our other platforms. We have our YouTube, our TikTok's kind of pumping right now. I'm working a lot on our TikTok. We have our Instagram, Twitter, and our Winnable, and then our links to all of the other sportsbooks. So what this is our Winnable. It's an easy way to get our plays. You will get a text or email of our plays. So we have 1179 subscribers that are signed up to our plays. And so whenever I make the play, you will get the direct link and the text from the play. So I'll post the play on the Winnable. I've already posted this one. By the time you're watching this video, who knows when I posted it. But by the time pretty much I make the play and then immediately come on here and make the YouTube. So it'll probably take about maybe 20 minutes by the time I really post the video. So the good thing about being signed up to the Winnable is that you will get the play immediately and you can avoid those shifts in lines, right? So a lot of the times when I make the play, or not a lot, but there are definitely times to where the kills will move down a bit, or zero point 0.5 or 1 kill shift. And so we want to avoid the shifts. Avoiding the shifts is huge because there, as you can see, there are a lot of times to where these shifts make a massive difference, right? I mean, if we had Shiro at maybe 12 instead of 11.5, this would have pushed and we would have got, a 5x play. And so a lot of the times here, these minimal shifts are actually huge differences. And that goes back to the EV that we talk about, right? We want to have an advantage on those little shifts. That's a prime example. D&D, this is kind of a bad example, but D&DN, this guy right here, his line at underdog was at 6 kills, and we got it at 9.5. That is a 3.5 difference on a player. In League of Legends, that's a massive difference, getting a 3.5 difference on somebody. Obviously, didn't pan out, but at the end of the day, if you have a huge difference like that, 9.5 between 6, that you will, a lot of the times, it's going to hit in between that middle, right? I mean, if you watch other sports, like say it's like basketball, right? And you bet on someone's rebounds and you're betting on their under 9.5 rebounds. And then on another sports book, it's offering it at six rebounds. That's a 3.5 rebound difference in a game. And there's a lot of times to where they're going to get 7 rebounds. They're going to get 8 rebounds. They're going to get 9 rebounds. If you go back 70% of the time, the cases are probably within that little area, right? I don't even remember where I was, but yeah, the free plan. Oh, I was kind of saying the importance of getting on the winnable, right? The free plan is going to be all of our plays that we give on YouTube. Another kind of example here. I don't want to get out of track, but one of these plays, I think it was this one. Yeah, this is the play. This is the play that I didn't make a YouTube video out, but I gave it out to the free plan on the winnable. So, like I said, at a minimum, and I understand if you don't want to, spend money on us, whatever, especially because I know it is a lot of money to invest in. And then 2, obviously we've been cold. So what I'm trying to say is, like, at a minimum, just sign up for the winnable. You can't lose anything by putting the $0 on there. It's a better way to sign up for our plays than watching the full YouTube videos. Obviously, appreciate it if you watch them. But the free plan is going to be the best way to get the plays right away. So the MVP plan normally is going to be $99.99 a month. But right now, like I said, we're cold, so I don't feel comfortable offering you these for $99.99 a month because we're a little cold right now. So we're doing a discount. Type in Super Bowl, you will get a month for $24 for 1 month, and so that's basically under $1 a day for our plays, right? So finally, this is what you're looking for. We're going back. Bread and butter, correlated play. So we have 2 teams right here, Aurora and Eclock, going against each other. This is at, I think, 7 in the morning Central Time. Really like this play. This is a huge EV correlated play. And then right here, we got Fours going against Rush B. Once again, huge correlated play as well. I'm just going to guess, I pray not, but there's probably a decent chance that, some of these guys are going to get shifted a little bit on their lines. So I would say, within 0.5, you could probably do it. If I'm awake, I'll try to maybe get updated plays. I mean, hopefully it just stays the same. But if not, maybe within 0.5, you could probably do it. And if it goes deeper than that, say something in the comments. I'll try to get you a new play, right? But yeah, this is going to be the play. You know what we do here. We do correlated Counter-Strike plays for the most part. $50 to win $475. So the way that Counter-Strike works is it's best of 13, right? So that means that these games can go anywhere from 13 to 11 all the way down to 13 to 0. And so what we're hoping for is we're kind of betting on the outcome of the game or the pace of the game, right? So if these 2 teams go back and forth with each other, like the bottom, right? We want Rush B and Forzy to go back and forth. If this is a competitive game, it's very likely that these guys are all going to go over their kill totals, right? Because the game is going back and forth. They're playing more games, right? It's the same thing as like a quarterback throwing to a receiver. If a quarterback throws to a receiver, both are benefiting, right? So that's why it's extremely strong to make these prize pick slips all within like the same game, right? We're hoping for the pace of a game to kind of do something, right? You've seen it a lot of times in our slips, like I said, where we are pairing up a quarterback and their number one receiver. Because if you were to fast forward and say CeeDee Lamb had 100 receiving yards, it's pretty likely that Dak probably popped off also, because Dak throws directly to CeeDee Lamb. So if both of them will probably go over their kill totals, right? So at the bottom, we're hoping for a competitive game. We want a competitive game. Obviously, we're cheering for these two individuals individually, but every game within each map deters their kills, right? It changes how many kills they can get. And then at the top here, Aurora and Eclat, what we're hoping for is that this game is just a stomp. We want one of the teams to take over. Doesn't matter, map 1 and 2, it could be either or, but within each map, we want one of the teams just to win the game, like very quickly. So when I'm watching these and I'm cheering for the under, if one team kind of takes the lead 2-0, it doesn't matter which team it is, you're cheering for that team to just get it over with. Get it completed. It's very likely that these guys aren't going to go over the kill totals, right? So that's going to be the play. Best of luck. I know. We're probably going to 3 to 4. We're probably going to 3 to 4. I'm just letting you know. This guy's going to go for 32 kills, and then everyone else, they're all going to be like right here. They're going to be, I'm calling it. Right here, right here, right here, and then he's going to go for 32. We're going to 3 to 4. And then I'll see you tomorrow. But yeah, that's going to be the play. Best of luck, and see y'all.